Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And if you have been following me for a while, you already know that last week I hit that max drawdown on my FTMO challenge, the real one, my very first one. I blowed that account. I failed that a challenge. As you can see, if I scroll down over here, it has been violated, and I ended up with a negativity of 90k. But I started with 100k, so that's why I failed it, because of the max drawdown of 10k. So I'm not gonna go right into depth with this, because I of course want to grow from it. But in this video, I'm gonna explain you what mistakes I have made and what I've learned from it, and the things that I'm going to apply in the next one. So basically, let me just tell you that I'm gonna do it with of course, the new challenge that I'm doing, not a real one, by the way. As you can see, I'm just gonna go over it. It's a free trial one, and let me just close this one. It's a free trial one. Why? Because I'm changing things up a bit, and I want to make sure that I'm confident with it before I will get into a new challenge. I'm not taking too long for this free trial and also demo trading, because of course the psychology is the major difference between a demo account and a real account. But I want to get the confidence, so don't worry. This is just temporary, and I will get into a real account hopefully soon. Probably December 1st or the start of January. But I don't think I'm gonna wait until January. So, but I will, of course, let you guys know. If you want to follow me and be updated even further, then follow me on my Instagram. It's on the top right, as you can see, Gnez-Trader. On Instagram, I'm very active over there. So active. And also I post some calisthenics and also some motivation posts. So let's get right into this. But before we get into this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Let's just start. So basically, as you can see, we are going upwards on this free trial challenge, and it only needs 5% profit. So that's why I'm doing a risk of 500 of 0.5, so it mimics of the 10%. So basically, as you can see, we see only green and one blue. Basically, I'm gonna tell you that if I stuck with a 1.25 RU, which is my new type of TP level, which was before it was 3R, of course. I moved it to 1.25, and I'm gonna explain why. But if I would stick to that in the entire week, all 5 days would have been winners, and I'm gonna explain why I did not, of course. But the most important thing that I have learned from the very first FTMO challenge is the commissions. So basically, as you can clearly see that $650 I have made through that day, but it ended up after commission 500, which is the difference of 150. Also, here it's more clear. 150 I got stopped out, and it is only 0. And another one is over here. It's so roughly between 100 and 150 is the commissions, are the commissions. So basically, I implemented the TP level based on that. So my TP level should be 1 RU, that I feel most comfortable about. But I would want to have at least 1.25 RU. So the 0.25 is that 150 roughly. So that's why it's my RU is 1.25 RU. I used, of course, my my position size calculator to automatically put that into it, and Yeah, that's basically it. Let me just go into trading view because I'm sticking way too long on the FTMO challenge. So basically, the first trade on Monday, as you can see, it's a break even trade. Wait, what? Let me just go back. Oh yeah, it was, yeah, it was a break even trade. So why did I took this trade? As you can see over here, it took out the liquidity and came back right up. So I got right back so I entered right around here with a stop loss over here to get that movement upwards. I was expecting it to come to this place. Why didn't I put a? I think because it was a quick scalp and I didn't have time to set my icon over there. But I was expecting it to come over there after that liquidity grab because it was going way down. Oh, look at this over there. Okay, it was over there apparently. It did not go all the way up there, but I was expecting at least a great retracement, which it actually did after that liquidity grab. And basically, as you can see over here, it hit that 1.5 RU, which is above that 1.25 RU that I am holding, which is around here, like here. But why didn't I close that trade? Because and this was the very first trade. I wanted to see how far, if I could maybe go from 1.25 to 2 RU, because I track all my trades from since March, and based on that, I'm using different TP levels to see which one would be profitable, but also generating the most profits out of all. Of course, 3R is giving the most profits, but as you already know, on the FTMO Real Challenge, I noticed that I am not capable of losing so much time, so much days, and then of course holding so long for that 3R, because sometimes I hit that 2.5R, 2Rs, and that kind of stuff, which could put me on a profit or a break even already. But I stick to that a 3R, and then I see it pull back, and then I move things around with my TP and my stop loss level, which of course is not good, because and that's why I noticed like it's not for me, something like that. So that's why I changed my TP level a little bit lower, so I don't have to deal with those things. And as you can see over here, I couldn't deal with this because it after this movement over here, it hit that 1.5 RU. It came backwards and it stopped me out with a break on break even, and that's also one thing I cannot deal with. Which in a 1.25 RU or 1 RU, it's only one movement, some kind of one movement, and then it's already done. So I can deal with that. It's not taking too long for me, and it just hit my TP or not. I will say I do change. I don't have a strict like fixed TP level on that 1.25. Why? Because I give it the chance to go up even further. Like if it's moving already and it hits that 1.25 level, but it goes any further, I can get more, of course. And the one thing that I have applied is right now is that when it goes beyond the 1.25 and it hits a level where it is stopping, I'm just immediately closing it. I'm not even hesitating it, because it could go back downwards, and I'm not closing the trade because I'm expecting a little bit more. I'm not doing that anymore. Also, if it hits that 1.25 and it's stagnating also over there, I'm immediately closing, not even hesitating. That's the one thing that I've learned. When it stops around my when it stops and when it hits my TP level and it stops moving, immediately close the trade. That's what I'm about to do. So basically, this is a break-even trade because I'm still trying to see what I can do. So the next trade, I decided to just stick with that one. Wait a second. Wait. This is the first trade. Let me just check that out. My God, 500. Why is it a? This is not a break-even trade. Should wait a second. No, this should not be a break-even trade. This should be the on Tuesday. As you can see, it was a winning trade. So I don't know why I did that, but it was a winning trade. As you can see, again, liquidity grab. That's also one thing that I've applied since the FTMO real challenge. I need at least a liquidity grab and then a movement to the other side because I can catch a retracement, because sometimes when it takes liquidity, it immediately goes back immediately. Let me say, most of the time they are retracing back to continue further, like a break a structure and going back and then go even further or go back, but then you catch the momentum. And as you can see, after the liquidity grab, it made a break of structure, and I wanted to get right in here, but I was too late, so I got back right there, and it ended up with a win over here. Again, it could be 1.5, but this was a 1.25 trade, so that was good. I got stopped out, of course, and it went to the place that I was expecting it. Of course, I said short, but it was in a 15-minute high time frame demand zone. Also liquidity grab, huge movement to the upside, so I got in over there. So that's basically a winner. Let's go to the next day. On Wednesday I also had a winning trade. Not sure why it was like this. 0.28. Oh yeah, so basically sometimes I'm getting into trades, and basically on that trade, it was the risk was for some reason higher than the normal risk that I do. Like for a 500, it was a risk of 800. So 800, and then eventually had 650 profit. It equals 0.82. So that's why it's the difference between this and this, even though these numbers are the same. So keep that in mind. So basically, as you can see over here, liquidity grabs, they were equal lows. I wanted to take this short so badly, but I missed it, as you can see. But it took out liquidity, and liquidity, so I expected at least a great retracement back to this place, as you can see. So that was my first one for this trade, and of course I should pull this up to at least here, and I got out of the trade. The funny thing is that it should be 1.25, but this is a 1 minute chart. So basically, it hit that 1.25. When I tapped on close, it moved to the 0.82 in like a millisecond. So that's why I got stopped out right here. But it hit that 1.25 for sure. So this was the third trade on Wednesday. Then let's go to the trade on Thursday. As you can see over here, it hit that yeah, let me just put it up, 1.25. And why did I not, this was the trade where I noticed that when it is stagnating and stopping for a while and not going to continue further, just close it, because in this way it just tapped it and went to the other side. I got out break even. But if I stopped it right here when it hit and it's just stagnated, it would be a win. Maybe not a 1.25, maybe just a 1R, because of the fast movement, of course, of the 1 minute, but it would be a winner. But I did not. So that's what I've learned from this trade, typical trade, to use that in the next trades. And you will definitely see that in the next trade, because if we go to Friday, which was an incredible day, as you can see, here we go, liquidity grab, and also a probable zone over here, boom, like that. I was at first expecting here as a zone, but I saw a continuously movement over there. When it grabbed the liquidity and it was stagnating over here, I decided to come in and take advantage of this trade. So as you can see, it was a little bit scary, as you can see, because it was stagnating a little bit, and it almost hit my TP, my stop loss level, which is above right here, and then it came all the way down to this. I was expecting it to come here, which was good, and of course, based on the 3R, which is normally my trading plan, I could have get 3R, but I mentally, it's not good for me, as you already know, of the real FTMO challenge. So I got that 1.25. But as you can see, it was when it hit that level, as I'm not having a fixed level, it continued to move downwards. I set this up so because it could be that here it will be a pullback, which I don't want to get involved in. So when it hit that spot and around here, it stopped. Let me just put it right here, right there. When it stopped the movement, I immediately closed because it's already passed the 1.25 RU and it's now stopping for a couple of seconds. I'm getting out. So that's what I did, and it turned out to be a 1.62 RU winner. So no, I'm not doing a fixed 1-to-1 R 1.25 RU. Of course not, because in the long run it could be much more difficult, to keep up winning more, and then you lose, of course, because you're more dependent on that. And that's why I'm not having a fixed RU. But if I see a quick hesitation or something, I'm immediately closing if it already hit that 1.25 RU. And the good part of this is also the trade is not taking too long. You have to deal less with pullback movements. Overall, the first week it went great, of course, as you can see, and it felt also much better with the trade. But we have to see how it goes the next week and the next week, and also when especially when I start the new FTMO challenge somewhere around December 1st. So if you want to follow me on my journey on the second FTMO real challenge journey, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I post a video every week on how my results are going. If you don't want to wait until that week, of course, follow me on my Instagram at Gnez-Trader, because everything I post over there are like in very up to date, and like on the time that I already traded. Otherwise, you can of course wait until the end of the week and watch my YouTube video as always. So that's basically it. I'm not gonna talk any further. I have no idea how long I have been talking right now, so I'm gonna stop. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.